What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, checkmates, make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. What's up? Let me see who we have in the chat. You guys are amazing. Woo, baby. Y'all here, honey. Y'all here, y'all here, y'all here. Let's say hello to everybody. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Renita in the building. What's up, baby? Make it do what it'll do, what it do, what it do. Debbie in the building. Phyllis in the building. What's up? Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Demetra, I see you, baby. Make it do what it'll do, what it do, what it do. AC in the building. What's up? Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Scott in the building. What's up? Make it do what it'll do, what it do, what it do. Ruthie in the building. Sheila in the building. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Tia P in the building. Lee, I see you, baby. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you much. Jordan in the building. What's up? Make it do what it'll do, what it do, what it do. All right, I know I've been missing in action for about 2 to 3 days, but baby, I'm just doing what I do. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm going to rock this thing out until January, which, if you've been following me, you know what's going on here at Shar's Reality. I'm not going to go back and forth into it. As usual, I just want to send love to all the content creators that are going through something here on YouTube, whether it's drama, whether it's just behind the scenes stuff, or whether it's demonetization. Whatever you're going through, I'm telling you, you can get through it. And you never want to question God. You never know what's the reason for your demonetization. You never know what's the reason for your backpedaling, okay? Sometimes God wants you to go back for a reason. So stay strong, right? If your support go down, keep going so it can go back up, right? You don't want to come out of the algorithm of YouTube. You want to stay in the algorithm. That means that if you are not feeling so well, you get up and you post your thumb if that's what you got to do so you can stay in the algorithm, right? That's important that you do. A lot of people don't want to stay with you while you're going through the channel, but who's supposed to stay will stay. Who's supposed to go will go, right? So just keep trusting the process. I'm telling you, it will be worth it. Sending love to all content creators, as I wanted to shout out different names that reached out to me, but you know what? I'm not even going to do that. You know who you are, and I'm sending love because you guys have sent love to me. And because of that, I am just so grateful for the amount of support that I get from those decent content creators, those decent subscribers. You guys are amazing. And without you, I am nothing. I'm not a content creator that get on here and act like I made myself. No, baby. Outside of God, you guys are the one that trusted my vision and allowed me to be as far and going as far as I have gone. So because of that, I just say thank you. If you guys are not aware that all chats start at the 2-minute mark, if this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been rocking with me for a little while, welcome. If you're in and out and you decide to come back, we still welcome you. At the bottom of the screen, there is a ticker going off, and that has my Cashapp there. That also has that we start at the 2-minute mark. And if you are not following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Twitter /X, Instagram, Facebook at Shar's Reality #6, and also follow my backup page at Shar's World #6. You guys rock. Okay. All right. Hi, Vicky. What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Listen, we got so much to talk about. I know you guys been full. I was at Tea Talk with your girl. I was in her chat this morning. Shout out to her. And I love content creators that don't find it robbery just to say, hey, Shar, or, hey to that content creator, or don't feel like, it's a crime to say hello to another content creator or your subscribers saying hello to another content creator. So shout out to Tea Talk with your girl. She's doing amazing over there, and she's pushing and she's grinding. So shout out to her for that. And again, any struggling content creators that's just not sure if this is what you want to do, I encourage you to keep pushing, okay? 39 watching and 31 likes. Hit that like button coming on into the chat. Thank you so, so much. And to my inside people, let me just say this. Doesn't mean that anybody's doing anything wrong. I just want you guys to know that I'm still watching my YouTube studio. So I am well aware of what's going on with my channel. It's not like I'm experiencing something right now or going through something with my channel and I just let it go, fly by the wayside. That is not the case. I am watching the inside so I can see what's going on to make sure nobody is still doing no type of malicious things to my channel. Okay. My goal is to come back bigger and stronger during that time. So I definitely have to watch and see what's going on. So I don't want anybody to think like, oh, she just let it go. That's not the case. And I can see you. All right. All right. All right. All right. Enough of the accolades. Let's jump into it. You guys know that Destiny was arrested. Well, she turned herself in pretty much. Okay. She turned herself into the courthouse. She went live. If you guys missed that live, it is over on my Instagram. You guys can check it there. She turned herself in, and she basically said that God gives his battles to the strong soldiers. Okay. Now let's address that first. Okay. That scripture is based off of experience challenges that are a part of life, not willingly putting yourself into something or doing something such as this. Okay. So she misused that scripture outside of context. Okay. So we want to clear that up. Okay. Because I don't want nobody going to go rob the bank or anything of that nature and thinking that God gives his battles. That's not a battle that God told you to go commit. Okay. So we got to stop that, and we got to stop encouraging any and everything. That was a smack in his face to God. That you would say such a thing. You don't willingly get to go forge somebody's name on any type of bill, whether that's your ex-husband, whether it was your cat or your dog, and sit here as if it's something that God gives to you. Now, if you want to say it was God gave you a spanking to get your attention, I can even rock with that, but I'm not going to rock with the idea of God giving a battle of stealing or doing forgery or any kind of notion that that is God's will. No, 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 baby. Don't do God like that. Okay. And we don't want to encourage it as grown folks. All right. So I'm going to get to the comments in 1 second. I see y'all coming. And definitely, for her to get on there and act like it was no big deal, and she keep going through because it's a battle that God wanted her to go through. No, you keep going through because you refuse to change your ways, and you have some type of chip on your shoulder that makes you believe that people owe you something. Okay, that husband was your husband for a short time that he was, and he did what he did for you in that season, but you don't get to misuse his credit, right? His finances, his name, because you were once attached to him and you have a child by him. So you don't get to do that and then come on here like it's a battle that God told you to go ahead and commit. Nah, baby, we're not going to do that. And because you're grown, we're going to pop your hand and say, don't do that again. Okay, so that's where I wanted to say about that. Let me see what you guys were saying, because I live for the comment section. If I miss you, don't charge it to my heart, but charge it to my head. But definitely, hi Hall, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Good afternoon, Shar Chat. Happy Saturday. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Facts. Betty says something. I missed it, but hello, Betty. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Relevant TV. I don't think I saw you here before, but welcome to the chat. This is what a lot of people do. Unfortunately, yeah, it's a smack in the face to God, and they gotta do better. And we keep encouraging it. We have to be careful of what we encourage, and we got to make sure our hands are clear, right? Make sure our hands are clear in what we do, right? You better school her scripture, Shar. Listen, I got time. Why not? Okay. That part, the Bible says, whatever you sow, that shall you reap. Absolutely. It's did I just enlarge my screen? Hold on, guys. I don't know how I did that, but that was weird. I did enlarge my screen. I don't know how to get back to it. But okay, I'll read it in large print. 8 minutes into the chat, absolutely. Let's see. That scripture isn't based off of sin, LOL. It sure isn't. And we just misuse scripture all the time as if it makes sense. No, we're not gonna be a part of that. Hey, Tanisha, what's up? Make it do what it do. Destiny should be ashamed of herself, but she's not. And we're going to talk about how we know she's not, right? Because we're not going to allow her to get away with it. If she ever run across this live, hopefully she'll get that pop on her hand and says, ouch, that hurt it. And that's what I'm here for, honey, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it nor sit here and make excuses for grown folks, because that's not what we're here for. 5 minutes into the chat. Hello, Sophia. Hi, Sophia. How are you? And welcome to the chat. It's disheartening to see everyone used to get along, and now jealousy is destroying what could have been a good thing. AC, I could agree with you, right? I really want to get this screen back down to normal size. I feel like a blind person trying to, read, or a person that struggled with something. I don't know what I did though. But anyway, like I was saying, it is, but we don't focus on what it could have, should have, would have been, right? All we do and all our responsibility is to do as subscribers, as viewers, as content creators is to make sure that our response is pleasing and acceptable unto him, right? And because of that, you just keep being you, right? Because our God will handle the rest. It's really too big of a battle for you to handle, honestly. So let's just, keep that in mind, that it's too big for us to handle. It's too hard for us to figure out. And that is between God and those people, okay? But, jealousy will put you in the box that you was never designed for you. And what happens is, while you're being jealous, you miss out on the things that God has set aside for you. So while that box should be crowding you with different type of accolades, accomplishments, and all that stuff, now your box is empty because you focused on the wrong thing. And that's what we got to remember, that YouTube is a platform, any social media platform is a platform designed to build, right? Build people, not tear them down. Even while we're talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville people, we have to remember that we got a job to do while talking about these people. Yes, we get too involved sometimes. Yes, we go, full throttle sometimes. Yes, we go, dog walking sometimes. But we still have to remember that they are human and they have feelings as well. And that's what I work on myself with, so that I can be able to sleep at night. Because sometimes I get on here and I give it to Marty Marr a little too hard, but necessary, right? We can still give it to him hard, but we have to be careful in our deliverance. Does that make sense? Okay. We don't do drama over here. Keep that over there. Absolutely. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I thank you so much. You guys are all speaking. Thank you. I just want to make sure I'm not missing what anybody is saying, because my screen is enlarged. I missed something, but that's okay. I'll get to it, or I'll find out what it is. Um, I'll find out what it is. Hi, Debbie. I don't think I got you, but welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. And mods, keep in mind, you guys got a job to do. Anything that's harming to the channel, delete the comment. I don't even have to give it to you. I have some decent mods here that knows what I'm accepting, knows what I do. If you feel like, it's something that it shouldn't be there and it wasn't clean cut, listen, let's just remove it. Let's not even talk about it. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Hey, Jesse. What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Hall's in the building. What's up? Speak on this. Her God, little G, is not the living God. I know. Woo, child. Y'all better stop playing over here for me taking the church, honey. The battle is the Lord's. Absolutely. Hi, Audrey. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Sherry, I think I got you, but if I didn't, welcome to the chat. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Love your content, Char, but I usually miss the lives. Well, we welcome you, and thank you for catching the live. Destiny was wrong for what she did. Absolutely. We don't want to, we don't want to sit here and say it. And here's what I'm going to say. Then she got bailed out, right? On bond. Her daddy walked, and poor daddy, right? Poor daddy. She's a daddy's girl, but, unfortunately, daddy's going to have to let her hand go. At this point in Destiny life, Destiny knows right from wrong. Destiny is making a mockery of her father, her family, her son, her womanhood, right? And Daddy's going to have to let her hand go. I would not have waited in the parking lot for a grown behind woman that willingly put herself in this situation. Now, if you wanted to meet her there, let her know you support her, okay, because I'm rocking with mine too. But I wouldn't have waited for her to come out the courtroom and get bailed out and all that, because you are allowing her to think that her behavior is okay, and it's not. It's not acceptable. It's not excusable, and it's too much for her. Okay. What kind of example are you setting for your child, right? That it's okay to do things and make excuses for the reason why you've done them. So daddy should have went home. He should not have waited for her. With that being said, she came out, nor did she have any remorse. Her smile was bigger than I even expected in her mugshot. I said, girl, you sitting here smiling like you did a marathon or something. You shouldn't even be smiling. You should have a hood over your head like British over there, okay? Put a hood over your head and hide from the cameras because this is embarrassing. You hear me? All right. So the fact that you were smiling, talking about it was estrogen and all of that, that's bull crap. And it's lies from the pit of hell. Um, okay. Hold on. I don't know how I got that far, but at least okay. I got it back down to some type of size, a better size than what it was. All right. So, just for you to sit here and act like, it's nothing. But when you got out and you made excuses that him pressing charges was estrogen, right? I feel like that was a smack in the face. No, him pressing charges was teaching you a lesson. And the reason why he taught you a lesson because he felt like you would do it again because you somehow in your head think that this man owe you something. He don't owe you nothing, Destiny. He nutted in you at a season when y'all was together. And the fact that you guys are no longer together, he don't owe you anything. And somehow you think that he do because y'all have a child together. You don't get to ruin what somebody else has worked hard for because you didn't think enough of yourself to validate yourself to get good credit or to get some stuff in your name or pay your bills on time. He don't have to pay for that. You're trifling this, right? And I think you think that somebody does because your daddy don't hold you accountable, right? Don't know your mama. I don't really hear you talk much about it. I'm not even sure, what's going on with that or if she's still here. I don't want to wish nothing on nobody or say nothing. But what I would say is he owes you nothing. You're not entitled to what this man have going on. He chose to do better with himself and you should have as well. Okay? Destiny does not take or accept responsibility for anything. That's why her and Tisha got along. Say that again. We're going to get to Tisha because why not? She want to jump in it. Why not? Exactly. Get a job. Reality TV isn't for everyone. Yeah. Listen, if it don't work, it don't work. It worked at a season. It got you through at a season. Now you're not making enough. We heard about you allegedly doing this whole lottery situation. Then you were turning around and you was trying to make multiple businesses and you was doing candles of somebody else's, invention. You had a lot of stuff going on. You have to learn how to focus on the one. Let God flourish that and bloom that, right? And mount that to be a masterpiece and then move on to the next thing. I'm not a good person with doing multiple things at one time. So I try to stick to things that I'm comfortable with until God elevates me to go on to the next where I get reassurance. Hey, baby girl, this is what you need to do. And this is next, right? So she just needed a reality check. And I don't think that, making an excuse for her is what that was okay. I've been listening to a lot of chats, a lot of people. I love the different type of opinions. But if we okay this, that means that we're just as trifling as she is. It's not okay. Also, I got another message, and I kind of agree and kind of can't. And I'll tell you why. Where somebody else said that they could probably believe that LeBaric wasn't as sweet as a pie as we think he is. Well, I can agree. Because when all this was going on and he wanted her out and all that stuff, I kept saying to myself, this is my private conversation with myself. Well, it seems like he should have some type of remorse for her because she is the mother of his child and he won't just throw her out there, even give her 1 month of rent and security deposit if she's struggling or something. Not that he owes it to her, right? Not that he owes it to her, but I was trying to figure out different ways that he can help her push a little bit, but not even, give her everything because she is the mother of his child. Not that he has to. So now that all this stuff is coming out, it has a lot of pieces to the puzzle that we just really did not know. So maybe he was a jerk. I don't know. I'm not here to say he was or he wasn't. But I also think that Destiny have some stuff with her where she thought that, again, she was entitled. So he had to give it to her. And he knew that she thought that she was entitled. So he was like, hell no, I ain't giving you nothing. I'm not giving you a piece to get to get by with because you keep messing up whatever I do give you and then acting like you ain't do nothing. And we're not going to play this game. Okay. So we can all look at this from a different angles. You know what I mean? Let's see. He let her live a whole year in that house for free. Yeah, Relevant TV. Check it out. It's like a Martell situation, right? I don't know why they think that people got to do stuff because they're friends with somebody. Nobody owes you nothing. They gave you enough time. Get your ducks in order and get the hell out of these people's house, right? So now that all this is coming out, I'm kind of like on the fence about it all. Let's see. He did enough. Absolutely. A person who doesn't take accountability for anything is a dangerous person. Own your wrong and doing and push forward to do better. I agree. Hey Kat, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Let's see. Tisha check Marho. Wait, did she check him or are y'all saying she needs to? What did he do? Destiny outside does not reflect her inside. Absolutely. She has a persona of herself that's not, it's not reflecting her. She got a lot going on. I don't own the company. Mm. Exactly. Get a job. Reality. Okay. Isn't for everyone. Destiny thinks because she was once married to him and have a child with him, thinks she had the right to ruin his credit. He's not responsible for anyone. He's only responsible for his son. I agree, Cheryl. Like she was Madani. You right about that. She was like, she doing all this stuff, girl. You all over the place. Okay. That she does not have to take or accept responsibility for anything. That's why her and Tisha got along. I think I read that one already. But yep, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. He helped her by letting her stay in that house for over a year for free. He gave her time to get herself together, and she didn't. Move on. If you are using your mouth with a will, roll the will part. Okay, you guys are telling me how to get it together. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm on my tablet and I don't know what I did. I decreased it a little bit from this big print, but it's like still very, very big. Will back forward. You make it screen smaller. Thank you, Cheryl. And y'all know my kids do not help me. They be like, nope, you'll get it. All right, so that's my point. That's how I know she ain't got no remorse. She came out, she made excuses. Hence to Tisha. Tisha is mad that Destiny got locked up. Tisha, I think you should shut the hell up. That's what I think. Okay. You, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your husband, and your children. All of y'all at once, shut the hell up. Okay. Because I don't know how the hell y'all think that it's okay for what this girl did. So I'm assuming you call her like, girl, what the hell is going on? And she was like, oh, he got too much estrogen and he pressed charges on me for doing X, Y, and Z. And in reality, again, he owes you nothing. So Tisha makes this post and says, I'm sick of these bitter ex-husbands / boyfriends. Move on. Because a real B pull up with the click clack. What, girl? Bye. That be your ex. And it's a song that she's playing on it, right? But Tisha, again, you in the wrong mother effing train, okay? You're on the wrong train. And get off at the next stop because you got on the wrong train, because this is not a train that you should have been on. Because how you on here talking about you tired of somebody else's ex-husband when your current husband is out here playing in your face with salt? Honey, he got salt all in your eyes. Honey, your eyes burning and you still refuse to see. Okay? You refuse to clean out the stuff in your own eye and see what the hell is going on in front of you. But somehow you can see that her ex-husband is bitter. Girl, ain't nothing bitter about him. He ain't got to lay down and be nobody's doormat like you laying down and being Marceau's doormat. So stop trying to fight this battle for destiny and go fight your own battle, or go talk back to Kiki while Kiki threw that whole cup of water in your face and all you did was go behind a closed door so that people don't see you crying. That's what you need to do, okay? Get out this train, get off at the next stop, and don't get your butt the hell back on here until we call for you, because ain't nobody sent for you. Girl, you better recognize what train you're supposed to be on. You got on the wrong mother effing train, okay? Woo, baby, I've been holding that in since that was sent to me. She needs to chat with him if it's okay to post that, okay? He helped her by letting her stay in the house for over, okay, I read that one. Hey, Betsy, what's up? Welcome to the chat. But definitely, Tisha, it's the time for me. You got a whole lot of time to be on here worrying about somebody else's ex-husband. Then when LeBert clapped back at your behind and said, Kiki, you with me? Because Kiki ready for whatever too. Now you don't like that. What you going to consider that being a bully? What are you considering that to be? Like picking with you? But you say, I don't bother nobody, but you are. You in business that ain't got nothing to do with you. I guess your husband wrote this cue card because we all know allegedly that you can't speak without him or without his permission. Did he write this cue card and you read from it and posted it? Child, listen, do something better with your time. Grown folks do not encourage grown folks to be trifling, okay? That's on their best day. that worst day, that in-between day, this is trifling. Destiny got on here on Destiny got on here and made fun of Melody for filing bankruptcy. All that, and she ain't telling y'all the truth. Just be real, because I can stand in my truth. When? Because you wouldn't have even turned yourself in. You would have never even told us about this whole Crime Stopper stuff if he didn't press charges on you. You would have liked to sweep this under the rug, girl, and melt and hide up under the pew. But God said, not so. We're going to start with you and we're going to end with you. You're going to take some type of accountability. We're going to let you know right now, I ain't taking nothing down. Okay? So, Tisha, you on the other hand, don't encourage this. Stay on your own train. Train is going to take you to common sense. Train is going to get you some places, because this is not. Okay? So, and Destiny, let's talk about the restraining order, okay? Shout out to Trending at some point. She's doing amazing over there. I love her content. If you guys are not following her, for this information, if you want like the on-hand deed, you need to just go ahead on over there and follow her and check it out. But we're going to talk about the restraining order. And again, Trending at some point talked about it. So Destiny filed this restraining order after he filed this, the charges against her to teach him a lesson, allegedly, okay? But who the hell gonna teach her a lesson? He taught her a lesson, so she came back, and now she's filing some type of restraining order as if he's the problem. Now, let me be very clear, because I am a woman first, right? And I'm an individual second, I'm a mother third, okay? With that being said, I don't know whether any of this stuff happened to Destiny. Do I find it strange that she filed a restraining order against him after he pressed charges on her? Yes. Do that mean that it's untrue of the things that we're going to speak about? Not necessarily, right? Because you can't tell nobody when to come forward, okay? Do I believe that LeBaric hands are not squeaky clean? Absolutely, right? Do I know what he done to her? I don't know. I don't know what she did to him. But what I do know is there's always two sides to a story. It does not take a rocket scientist to figure out what the hell is going on. And I do know that if all of these things happen, why are you bringing them to the forefront now, all of something that he pressed charges on you? Because these things is pretty incriminating, right? It seems like the cops would have picked this man up at some point. These are a lot of stuff, right? You got some serious allegations in this thing, right? So I'm just saying, your breaking point may not be ours. So I like to be fair with that. So I don't want to question what you're saying, but I do have questions about why right after he filed charges on you, now you want to talk about what he has done to you back in 2021, 2020. It's kind of like mind-boggling to me, right? But that's just my opinion. I'm not here whether to say she's lying or not. Y'all not going to get that from me. But I am saying let's try to make sense of what we do have in front of us, okay? Let's see what y'all saying before I jump into this restraining order, because he had her arrested. Hey, everyone. Hey, Sandra, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Hey, Cricket22. What's up, baby? Make us do what it do, what it do. LB got a military background. Tisha better shut up. Girl, shut up before he do you in, okay? We'll use her as a shield. Yeah. Allegedly, the judge threw it out. Yeah, we're going to get into it. That's what they said. Going to be joining her soon. Oh, Martell. Yeah. I love Trending. Yeah, she does her research, honey. I love it. I love it. I love it. She is getting into joining her. Oh, wait a minute. She is getting into joining her soon. Okay. I don't know what we're talking about. Birdie, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Welcome to the chat. You better say that, sure. I got you, baby. Sorry, misspell words. It's all good. I do a little bit of that sometime every now and then. Not intentionally, but sometimes you type too fast. It's all good. Destiny, like Martell, never puts the work in. All they do is use others for a come up. And by the way, why she couldn't go to Moses, who she paraded around all over her social media. Why couldn't she go to him? You make sense. I'm not laying down with a bro that can't do nothing for me. I'm not fighting with somebody else over their house if I'm laying down getting my nut by my man who I say all that in a bag of chips. It doesn't make sense to me. Hey, BB Linda, you guys are all speaking. Thank you. The streets is talking and said she cheated allegedly. What? Ooh, I missed that street talk, honey. Where was the block party at? Let me know, Relevant TV. I missed it. Where can I find it at? Destiny and Tisha are part of the same Mafia, yep. Ruin my credit or press charges. Bye, Lola. Is telling her to shut up. Okay. I think he wanted out before she had the baby, but waited to do a DNA test allegedly. Makes a lot of sense. Even if he didn't do it enough, no one has the right to commit fraud. I agree with you. For real. I'm sure her husband witnessed her nasty behavior towards others. When his time came, he moved on quickly, swiftly, honey. Yes. There is a person he wanted to divorce her after Destiny had a baby. I agree. She needs to check with him if it's okay to post that. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's jump into it. So, according to trending at some point, right? She was reading this from Destiny handwriting, so it's a little sketchy. So I got what I can. If you guys want the full thing again, go over and check trending at some point out. This protection order was allegedly filed on Thursday, which was the 25th of October 2023. And Destiny allegedly filed these charges or these restraining orders because based off these check marks, right? If you ever got a restraining order, which I have, right? If you ever got a restraining order, you know that they ask you, what are you filing it for? And you got to check all the boxes that concur with what you're saying. So Destiny, checked a couple boxes, and she said that she was afraid that she would be injured, right? He trespasses, he stole from her, he stalked her, he threatened to hurt her, right? That's all the things that she talks about him doing to her, okay? The most recent event that she is referring to is in September 29th, 2023, in their marital home. And then she goes back to 2020. Now, 2020 is a long time, allegedly, to be talking about something. And we all heard Destiny say, well, I can't be talking about anything because the judge ordered me not to. But now all of something, I just find it hard that she got all of this time and energy to expose her ex-husband because he taught her a lesson that I'm just not playing with you, Trick. You're going to have to get somebody else to do that. Okay, so she goes back to 2020, and I'm going to talk about all the stuff that Trenda talked about that he done to her in 2020. I believe that he was fed up, right? And I believe that we probably don't know the person that she's describing in this particular petition, right? We probably would have never thought that he would do something like this. However, if it did happen, it seemed like he was pretty fed up with her nasty ways and entitlement. I'm not saying that it's okay, because you ain't never putting your hands on me without getting a boot bop bang, point blank, period. Okay. So I'm not saying that none of this is okay if it's true, but I'm just saying it could be that he was tired. All right. So she says she go back to 2021, right? She says he pushed her. He climbed on top of her car, which was a Jeep at the time, to get to her. He pulled her hair until I guess she was unable to, fight back. She said that he smacked her. He was holding her down. This is all allegedly, right? Because I have not saw the documents. Trending had the documents, so I'm still saying allegedly. What she said, he pushed her up against the wall. He yelled at her and the baby. While in front of family and friends, he was yelling at her. At the hospital in front of nurses, right? He was yelling at her during the labor course, I guess. He pushed she said he also pushed her while she was in labor. He was removed by the police from the hospital. And he also pushed her while she was holding the baby as well. To prove her point, right? If you ever did a restraining order, you have to really try to prove your case as much as possible by whether a document, police reports, phone call history, stuff like that they're looking for, so that you can't just go in there and get a restraining order on anybody, or they will dismiss your case, right? So to prove this, it has been alleged that she has not provided any documentation to say that he did these things. So I can understand why the results were what they were, because she said all of this, but there's nothing to go off of this. Okay. What she says, he tried to enter the marital home, right? She also said, she has threatening text messages, him calling her, and he tells her, you're basically going to learn the hard way, right? I'm assuming that she's talking about recently when she says you're going to learn the hard way, because he learned what she's doing. He says he's going to put her in jail. for lying. He says she's a bitch. He says she's stupid. She's dumb. And this is the big hard part, right? Because whenever kids is involved, it does get extremely hard. She says that her son came home with a black eye, bruises to the head, um, scratched up fingers or scarred fingers rather, busted lips, right? Whelps. Um, he basically told her, he would kill her. She don't if she don't get away from him, she basically feel like her life is in jeopardy. Okay. He's harassing her with text messages. He's threatening her with text messages. Um, and basically she's saying that he's going to teach her a lesson. Uh, and he came into the home taking pictures and videos. Well, it's his house, Destiny. So if he's taking pictures and videos, so what? Okay. She also goes on to say that he befriended bloggers to put out information about her, defaming her character, releasing their home address to bloggers. She's fearful that her ex-husband and fans. She's also requesting. He requested her new address. If she doesn't give her the new address, he's going to, do some things to her. She feel like her husband is trying to basically take her up out of here. She says that he has family members and friends following her. Fear what they may do to her next. She wanted temporary custody of the child. She's asking for child support, and she's also asking that he covers her legal fees. We know, Destiny, protection order for her and her son as well. And the end result of this, with all of this traumatizing things, the judge denied her request at 4:09 p.m. This incident was filed at 1:50 p.m. So the judge did not waste any time denying this petition to have him restrained or refrained from coming anywhere within her vicinity. It's a lot. Let's digest that a lot. I've been there and I've done that, right? So like I said, I don't like to, say that she's lying. I do not know. I was not the fly on the wall. But what I do know that God will have the final say. It's just unfortunate that she's talking about it now after all of this time. It doesn't look good on your end, Destiny. It really, really, really does not. So I think you should have done this a long time ago. It just doesn't look good. Her ex-husband has a job, a government job. He isn't jeopardizing his livelihood for an unemployed person. Well, Sherry, I could agree. He has the right to know where his child lives at. Absolutely, Garner. I agree with you. Is she talking about AL? Yeah, I'm assuming she is. Because remember, he went and did his open house. She believes that he leaked the information to AL, but he didn't leak anything because it was given to him by that particular open house thing. He just used it to his advantage. And it is what it is, right? This is the same person who accused LeBaric of allegedly abusing his own son because he had an eye injury. Allegedly, the doctor examined the child and it was a bug bite. Wow. She did that in retaliation. I could agree. Don't believe none of that. Okay. Um, if that happened, which I don't believe, he probably doubted the paternity of the baby allegedly. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. I got y'all though. I'm coming through. It will be reports. Yeah, something would be, because ain't nobody smacking me and pushing me and pulling me and jumping on top of my car without me calling the po-po. I'm a snitch, call it whatever the hell you want to. Take it to the bank and cash it. I guarantee you it won't bounce. You ain't doing all that to me and I'm not calling the cops. We're going to be in this thing together because I'm going to tear you the hell up too. I'm fighting for me, okay? Where are the police reports? How can somebody just say someone did anything with no evidence? I agree with you. Destiny really doesn't like Tisha, and Tisha needs a hype man bodyguard. I agree. She did that restraining order because that man just sold his house and she is trying to stay in that home. And the restraining order allowed her to stay before. Oh. Hi, Shelly. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Forgive my fat fingers. It's all good. I got a big screen in front of me, so it's all good. Let's hope she don't take the subway because her head is already underground. I like that. Tisha will be joining Destiny soon. I agree. Okay. 2021. We are in 2024. She wasn't too afraid. That's what I said. Now I ain't gonna lie. I said that wholeheartedly. She stole his information and committed fraud, and wanted and wouldn't leave the house. I agree. Why are we talking about this now? You can't be that scared, because if you're that scared of somebody, baby, I ain't gonna be losing their name. I'm scared they're gonna come back and jump back on top of my hood again and drag me the hell around the house. I ain't messing with nobody I'm scared of. I'm just saying. Okay, because I had incidents when I was scared of somebody. Okay, and baby, I ain't play with them like that. I played law. Okay, no, we called the cops, and I made sure everything was documented. I'm not playing with somebody that's cray cray. Okay, because he had her arrested. Hey, everyone. Okay. All right, I wanted to make sure I ain't miss nobody comment. Whoa, this is too much. Destiny refuses to get out of the house while the house was listed for sale. Destiny is retaliating because she was arrested. I agree. Hey, Carolyn, what's up? Make it do what it do. Martell didn't give Mel any grace. No, he didn't. Destiny is a liar. I don't believe anything she says. I agree, Demita. He has a right to know where his child. Okay, we read that one. Let me see. All right, so I still can't get the screen, small, but I was, it's worth a try. So definitely, so this is what Destiny's saying that he did to her. And that's why she wanted the restraining order. I just say, Destiny, move the hell along, and get somebody else to do it, right? We have to be okay with letting people go ahead about their business. You don't get to ruin somebody else's stuff that they worked hard for because you got a child with them. I think that was just like so unladylike. You was over there pulling a whole Krishan move over there, talking about how she slept with this man a day ago, knowing that he just proposed to that young lady. Now we know it didn't mean anything, but the fact that you are a willing participant in something and then making excuses for why you do it, that blows my mind. And you're giving me a Krishan energy, and I don't like it. And we got to call it out. Okay, it's pretty trifling. Okay, and shout out to my Twitter account. Okay, my Twitter account right now is hitting trending right now by that Krishan video, and it's sitting at a 3.8 million view. I am extremely proud in less than 24 hours. So go off, sis. Shout out to my Twitter. Okay, and because of that, that's why I said you just don't do things maliciously, and God will elevate you in ways you can't even imagine. All right, so you guys, again, meet me in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about Destiny. I see Miss Wanda is back on the fence. Okay, she want to rock the boat a little bit. She want to get back on here and defend her child, who's a hot mess on a cold day. We will redo our review of Love and Marriage Huntsville on Monday as usual. So you guys make sure your notifications are on. That way everybody's hot off the press. Everybody got that review out the way, then we can kind of digest it on Monday. And I know we're supposed to be talking about the court date with Martell and Melody, and the rumor that's going around saying that Melody allegedly, which I don't even like talking about a rumor, because like I said in Tea Talk with Your Girl, if I'm saying it right, because I'm rambling at this point. Like I said in her chat this morning, if Melody did anything with Martell, like I know, Martell would have been a recorder her, had her voice, had a picture or something that says that she was with her. So I think that's pretty crazy to even think that for a second that girl is messing with him. Now I know everybody be like, y'all think Melody is God. Nah, this is a fair chance. Martell is the type that's going to record anything to say, I told y'all she just wanted daddy back. He's just that kind of sucker. All right, so he's not going to never let anything that Melody do with him slide. He gonna make sure he get his lick back. All right, so we are not believing anything that he has to say. He's not a reliable source nor credit. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Let me see. Let me go all the way to the back. Bottom, I heard that he has a child 95% of the time anyway. He has the child 95% of the time anyway. She is lying. Who will use the name of a man that you are deathly afraid of? None of us. Me either, child. She has Moses all up in his house. Yeah, disrespectful. I'd be like, meet me around the corner. I'll come to your house, but you can't come over here because I don't even want that problem. With a person I'm scared of, child, I am not inviting the next ding dong to another man's house. I'm afraid of him. Okay? It just doesn't make sense to me. That's just like Martell is on a smear campaign against her husband, like Martell have against Melody. She mad because he doesn't want her and he's more successful than her. I agree. If all of this happened, there would have been at least one police report since she said they escorted him from the hospital. Something is missing since it was denied so quickly. Yeah, I believe so. That good must be bad. Destiny needs to get a job. I agree. She got to go back to the drawing board and find out what happened. This isn't the first situation. She won't be the first and she won't be the last that this has happened to, where somebody underwent a divorce and lost pretty much, what they thought would be their stability. You're not the last person that would happen to, and you're not the first. You have to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out. Of course, as me being who I am, I want you to do great out there, but you got to take accountability, accept, acknowledge, and digest, right? That's what we used to say when I was under healing with Shar. So let's go back to the drawing board. You have to accept that thing, acknowledge that thing, and digest that thing. It's important that you do. That's the only way that you're going to truly heal from whatever you're talking about, okay? Duty lie all the time. She should. Y'all know Destiny is lying on LeBaric. I got you. 71 watching the 77 likes. Way to go, chat. Yes, they understood the assignment. What's up? 46 minutes into the chat, Shar. I'm here for it. His shadow couldn't fall on Melody. Oh, his shadow, right. All right. All right, guys. I think I covered everything that I wanted to talk about. I know people have been sending it to me. I just haven't had time to jump on live. We'll cover the court date tomorrow. And on Monday, we will do the review. Make sure you guys are following me. It's imperative that you do. Make sure you guys are sharing the live because I want to stay in all the rhythm. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button so that it can keep tick-tocking, okay? I love you, checkmates, and you guys are amazing. I am who I am because of you guys outside of God. I will be like Miss Clea, Miss Silly of Color Purple if I would be afraid of him, okay? It would be simple. We ain't got to even second guess this thing. I ain't messing with you. All right. I had to pull the screen like that. Ain't saying that's silly. All right. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.